I've got 5 defenders that are playing in the Premier League right now that would get into Manchester United and Liverpool's starting 11. These defenders are available right now. Managers make it sound so hard and clubs make it sound so hard to get a good centre-half in. These 5 centre-halves that I've picked out playing in the Premier League are well known, and they would improve Manchester United and Liverpool starting 11, who are basically going for the title. One of them is my pick who I think they should go for. The rest are all very good options that would improve them right now. Maybe give them that extra kick for the Premier League title. Okay, so the first defender who I think would make a difference is, he plays for Brighton, he's 6'4", 29 years of age, Lewis Dunk. I think he would be good for the now. You're not looking for the future here, you're looking to give you that extra push for the title. He's got 8 goals in 126 appearances, so he is a threat in the box. His headed clearances in them 126 games is 332. Aerial battles won 372, and only errors leading to goals 2. So of all that 126 appearances, he's only made 2 errors that actually lead to goals. So that's pretty good. His accurate long balls 580. So people would probably put him down as a player that can't actually play, but he has got a good footballing brain as well. So my first defender is Lewis Dunk. Second defender, who I think would make a difference. Now, I would rather have him over Lewis Dunk. This is probably my second one on the list who I probably would go for, if it was my choice, of course. And that would be James Tarkowski. I can't pronounce that second name. But he plays for Burnley. He's 28 years of age, so he's a bit younger than Dunk. He's not as big, he's 6'1". He's got 5 goals in 138 appearances, so he's not as good as going forward in corners and set pieces. But he's got 40 clean sheets for Burnley. That's pretty impressive. His recoveries is 526 recoveries in 138 games. So people might look at him and think he hasn't got that much pace. He is actually quick. His duels won, so his battles won 964 out of 1,454. It's absolutely staggering how many duels he's actually won compared to how many he's been in. He's losing 1 in every 6, 1 in every 5.5, 6. And errors leading to goals in 138 appearances, 2. These 2 defenders that I've just named, out of about 260, 270 games have led to 4 goals, which is their fault. Victor Lindelof, Harry Maguire, even Virgil van Dijk, all them have led to more than 4 each in the same amount of appearances. And they play for top teams. So yeah, he is the second defender, James Tarkowski. Brutal with names. The third defender is an older defender, and he comes with bags of experience. I think if you got him in now, he would be a massive improvement for Liverpool. I think he would do better at Liverpool than Man United, even though he's already played for Manchester United. He's 33 years of age, he's 6'2", he has 3 Premier League titles, by the way. It's Johnny Evans from Leicester. Now, he's got 11 goals in 311 appearances, so he's not as big as a goal threat as the other 2 boys. But he's kept 87 clean sheets in the Premier League. That's 1 in every 3.5, 4 games that he plays, you're guaranteed a clean sheet. He's got a 71% tackle success, which is the highest out of the group. But that's because he's played longer as well. Errors leading the goals, this is impressive. 5. He's made 5 mistakes leading the goals in his 311 appearances, and to be honest, I can actually remember 2 of them when they were from Manchester United. So since he's left Man United, he's only led to 3 Premier League goals that were his fault. Very, very impressive. His accurate long balls, 1,051 accurate long balls in 311 games. He is at the top level as a ball-playing defender in the Premier League. With his right foot, his left foot, he played left back for Man United, and he's a centre half. He played right back, but he also played centre back as well. He can play. He's as good as a player as Laporte from City. He is really up there as a ball-playing defender. His interceptions are 605 as well. So if I was Liverpool, I'd be looking to see can I get him in just for experience, maybe see the season out until the big man Virgil van Dijk comes back, and then we could even play with him next season. You know, you get 2 good years out of him, and I might win you the title. Now the fifth and last defender. This is more of a defender for the future, but he is a good defender. I think he would get into both. Yeah, he would get into both sides. He's been brilliant this year, and he was good last year. He started off with Wycombe Wanderers. You know, he's moved up to Aston Villa. You might know who he is. He's 23, 6'3", so he's not small. Is Courtney House. He 2 goals in 22 appearances, so a goal every 11 appearances. If he keeps that up, he'll have a great record. 65 headed clearance, 170 duels won out of 263. Recoveries in 22 games, 125. So he has pace to burn. Now, they're all complaining about he can't get a quick, good defender. You know, one standing right there, probably 40 million, 30 to 40 million, you'd get him easily. Aerial battles won 128 of 176, so he's no mug in the air either. And 1 ever leading the goals. But he is young, you're going to probably expect to go up early in his early stage of his career, and then it'll probably taper down as he gets more experience. So he's one for the future, definitely, 100%, and he gets into both of them teams. My last one is a bit out there. It's a bit of a gamble, but I think he still gets into both the sides. Is Yannick Vestergaard of Southampton. He's 28 years of age, 6'6", 4 goals in 55 appearances. So again, 1 in every 11, 12 games, same as what Courtney House had. 22 wins and 22 losses. We can't. The losses aren't all his fault. Tackle success 62, so he's the second highest tackle success in this group. Aerial battles won in 55 appearances, 354. Does help that he's 6'6", but hey, that's a benefit for the team to have him. Errors leading to goals, which is very, very good, 1 in 55 games. That's fantastic. Accurate long balls, 149, so he can play. Own goals, 0. Now, for someone who is a committed defender like himself, he's blocking everything, he's throwing everything in. It reminds me a bit like your man Duffy, who went to Celtic from Brighton, the Irish lad. He's similar to that, but he has got truckloads of own goals because he's not really smart with his blocking. He's jumping in on the line with his hands, and it's deflecting off him and going in. Where Yannick Vestergaard has none, and he's a committed defender, and he plays in a smart kind of way. So that's my 5 defenders. We started off with Lewis Dunk, James Taraski, Johnny Evans, Courtney House, and Yannick Vestergaard. I believe none of them defenders are going to cost over £45 million. Maybe even over £40 million. And you have top managers complaining that there's no centre-halves out there, or media looking foreign for centre-halves like in France and Germany. You've got 5 good centre-halves there, and they are all British except Vestergaard is Danish, who you could get in, who are playing in the Premier League now, who would jump at the opportunity to play for Man United and Liverpool, and they'd give it to all because they probably never thought they could get to there. So for me, out of all of them, I would be looking at Courtney House as the centre-half I'd go for, mainly because of his age, and I think in 2 years' time he could be fantastic. If you wanted someone to slot in now and potentially win you a title, Johnny Evans all day long. 33, you get 2, maybe 3 years out of him. 2 years starting, 1 year on the bench, if you give him a 3-year contract. And he probably gives you a team that extra to win the league. So yeah, so they're my 5 defenders who get into Manchester United and Liverpool starting 11 now. Okay, please like, subscribe, share. Trying to go up to 200 subs, so let's try to get that. But yeah, there'll be more videos like this. Keep an eye out. I've also got my Manchester United and Liverpool review that'll pop up here. Yeah, have a look at that. Get ready for the big game. It's going to be good. See you next time.